what is CBT? So CBT itself stands for Compulsory Basic Training. So it is a training course, not a test. The day involves itself 5 different elements: A, B, C, D and E. Element A is where you'll start your day. You're going to discuss, well, a bit of an introduction first of all, why you turned up, what you're looking to achieve throughout your riding career, and a little bit about myself or your instructor's information and what you're looking to achieve. We'll then go on to discuss some safety gear, okay, such as what you're required to wear legally, what you're expected to wear to keep yourself safe, and any Q&A or questions that you may have relevant to that. Element B is we're a little bit more involved with the motorcycle itself. We run through controls of the motorcycle, a little bit of daily checks, how to keep it safe, how to keep it maintained, and we get you to physically move the bikes around, feel the different weight, have a little play with the front brake, start looking where you want to look when you're moving the bike around manually, okay? Moving on from element B, we start to approach element C. That's where a lot of you will start to class that as the fun part of the day, where you're actually riding the bike. There are a number of different exercises that you have to do through element C, okay, and the day progresses based on how you're progressing. So it starts quite simply and works its way through combining all the different skills that you have, from simply pulling away, learning how to stop, into manoeuvres such as your figure of 8, your U-turn, and a brief practice on approaching made-up junctions, so you can start to work out how to do that on the road. As long as element C is successful and you've built up enough confidence and that basic skill, you'll approach element D, which is a brief road ride explanation. So what we expect, a little bit about highway code, what you can encounter, what your thoughts are, what do you think you might experience out on the road, or what are you expecting, and we can have a discussion about it, so all sorts of queries and manners and questions are answered before we head out. Element E is then, of course, the road ride itself, a minimum of a 2-hour road ride, okay? In the road ride, there'll be sections where your instructor will start talking to you from the start, so we'll give you a very brief coaching instruction over the radio, but really will support you. That briefing will start to drop back and you'll be expected to follow road signs, show what you've learnt through the day, and ultimately validate what you're doing. So then once you've completed element E satisfactorily, you can continue your learning on your own. The main couple of things to remember from the CBT course: it is not a pass or fail day. If you don't pass on the first day because you're brand new to biking and it's a little bit much for you, you only need more training, you haven't failed. Okay, so still leave very positively, because you've probably made a lot more progress than you realise you did in the first place.